Salutations and good morrow everyone, welcome back to another grounded video where today we are hopping in and we are going to be talking about another picture that had recently come out on the grounded Twitter page, and that is going over this mighty fine family that you have here. And yes, I do mean mighty fine family that we have here. This is a pun on the play on that we are going to be having a new mite that is going to be coming to the next update. To me it looks like some sort of wood mite, maybe a dust mite, maybe something along that like. I know it's not an infected mite because we have an infected mite that is right here, but our standard red mite is right here that we've had in the game since day one. Awesome little guy to go around. You find him all the time. Use some mite fuzz, make him some different armor, arrows, and what have you with that guy. Great addition to the game. But they've also added infected mites in the last update, and actually those guys have been around since the beginning as well with their little spitting attack that's been super annoying, but they are there and they've been there for a long time, which is fantastic. But now we are getting a brand new palish colored mite. Now there is two things that I want to point out with this mite. One, it is bigger than the other mite, and also it is paler. I know, really, Sim? It's paler. Yes, it is. It is yellow in color. But the closest thing that this mite color resides to me is the termites that they had recently announced. Here's a picture of them now. But there's new termites that are going to be coming to the game very, very soon that I believe that is where this mite is going to be. Also, going off of the way that they have announced the termites and the way that they are going to be fighting and how difficult they are going to be, I would have to assume that this is going to be a more difficult thing to fight in game for your character to find. So this is going to be another one of those things that are going to be in the upper backyard area that is all getting completely redone and is going to be there for us to fight. And you guys know that as they change things and add more things to the game. I mean, they said that the termites are going to be a harder thing that are in the game. So it's only an assumption that we're going to be getting other things that are more difficult in the game. It's nice to have a brand new mite that got added to the game, and hopefully we can get other things like hornets and other smaller flying objects that get added to the game. And we even have meaty gnats, which is a bigger gnat really and doesn't really do much more other than it's just bigger, but still, it's still cool to get something like this. I can only imagine what this guy would actually drop, because if you look, this guy's got little hairs all over him, which is why I'm closer to thinking that this is some sort of like wood boring mite or a dust mite, because these little antenna pieces could probably gather up dust a little bit easier. But nonetheless, it's still really cool. I have one little gripe about this, and I don't want you guys to get all excited about it, but my one gripe is that we already have two mites in the game. Adding a third one, as cool as it is, and having a third mite to run around the game, heck, for all we know, this thing could solely live only inside of the termite mound. It could live there only. We don't know. But in my mind, it's like, we already have two mites. How many more mites do we need? Can we see something new? I know that there's still a lot of progress left to be made in this game, and I know that there's still a whole lot more to come, but to me, I feel like that this was just, let's pump up its size by 30% and add some wigglies on it and call it good. Now, take that with a grain of salt. Do not think that I'm not excited about this still, because getting new things added to the game means more progress coming to the game. Getting more things added to the game means a bigger update that is coming. And for all we know, these guys could have a completely different set of attacks. Maybe for all you know, they only hang upside down and attack you from the ceiling. We don't know. It's a video game. They can do whatever they want inside of this game, and you just have to be excited to be ready to be on the journey with them. But for this mite to come to the game just announces that they're going to be making that update all the bigger. They've already announced a couple different things. One, they've made it so we have these new mites. Two, they showed us the custom in-game menu that's coming for us to make custom games and possibly even make those changes during the game. And the other thing that I want to talk to you guys about is this picture right here. So this picture is a picture that is showing off all of the new little ways that we are going to be able to make our mannequins look. So in other words, all those poses that we do inside of the game, I believe they're making it so we can do those poses on the mannequins to be able to put our armor on, which is really, really cool, because the mannequins have stood like this for the longest time, right? They just like, yep, I'm here and I'm a mannequin and I'm just holding your stuff, which is like, okay, it's an armor mannequin, it's an armor dummy, it's meant to hold your armor, right? It's not really supposed to be able to do much. But these little things just are kind of nice. They're little cosmetics that are coming to the game that add a little bit more and that are making it so we have some neat little things that we're going to be able to look around on and find, and be able to put your armor on different things and just add a little bit more flavor to your base. This game has always been a lot about customizing your base and making it look the exact way that you want it to look. And now that we're getting something like this added to the game where we're going to be able to just make it feel like that there's more people around. For instance, let me give you guys a little bit of a rundown on one little thing that they could do with this, that you could do with this, I guess. And this goes off to a shout out to my friend, Snowitchy and Survivor. They came together on the Grounded 1-year anniversary, and Snowitchy made a rock concert. Right? She literally made a concert of people there watching Bugs play instruments, which was absolutely fascinating, way more creative than I could ever get. But all of the crowd were just these guys, right? They were just standing there. But now if we're able to go through and edit them and make the little guys stand a little bit different, the little guys and gals and armor dummies, more or less, make them stand a little bit different, this is going to be absolutely fantastic. And you can make little things like that, or other things, or you can make yourself a podium where you stand up over an entire army and shout off to your army for whatever reason you want to. But now you can do that because it looks like we're going to be able to customize our little guys here. So I'm super excited about this next update from additional mites, additional termites, and also getting ourselves these new little dummies, custom game menus, and so much more that they have explained so far that I can't wait to see what's going to be coming in this next update. I'm assuming that it's going to be coming out very, very soon here. And when I say very, very soon, I mean like coming out maybe day after tomorrow on the 19th or sometime this week. Now, when I say coming out, I do mean public test build. That does not mean full release of the update. That means you need to go and switch your game over to a public test build in order to play in the testing branch before it is released out for everybody. So a lot of information will be coming out when that update does drop, or when that public test server does come out. I'll be covering everything in anywhere between 5 to 10 videos a day for you guys to try to cover everything. So make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure your bell notifications are set to all, and make sure you guys like the videos as well, because that tells the YouTube algorithm that you want to see more Sim-Alot videos and more videos on Grounded. But thank you guys all so much. Like I said, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, special shout out to my members, Boo, D's Nerd Girl, and Miss Dyer. So thank you guys all so much. Thank you to my top tier members. You guys make it so I can do what I can do. And also, thank you to all my other members. Thank you to all my subscribers. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.